Good morning, YouTube. It's Pizza PXP from York, PA, in the Seven Valleys area. Today is 9/30, year 2013, day before the government shutdown, and here's today's radiation news. The radiation reading for today, 9/30, is approximately 23 to 24 counts per minute, 0.012 millirads per hour. And we're back. This is my second video that I've ever placed on YouTube. Last week, most of you might have remembered the planes that were flying over the York, PA area for a few hours. They posted on York Daily Record that originally the FAA and the government had no idea what these planes were for, and then the next day they fluffed the piece up real nice and said that they were practicing takeoff and landings. And one of my viewers sent in a picture where the jet has one missing engine, which again is suspicious, but we'll leave that to the imagination. The reason I'm making these videos is normally I'm the, as I said in my previous video, the crazy uncle. And I send out bulk emails to people and friends of mine concerning issues that may impact their lives that they're not aware of because of their busy schedule, or they just don't go looking for things like that when I do. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, we'll get back to this. So what I've been asked to do, and I told them I'd give it a shot, is instead of sending out the bulk emails, is posting YouTube videos. I'm not going to do it every day. They'll still have to get my emails. But I'll send out a YouTube video when I think there's things of concern that are going to impact your life. But this only covers, repeat, only covers FEMA Region 3, York, Pennsylvania, to the Maryland line. That's the area I live in. That's the area people call me about. So anything outside of there, start your own channel. You do this. We'll see how it works out. In the meantime, I'm not going to try to make it long. I'm going to cut it short. What you saw at the beginning was our radiation report. Those of you who think Fukushima has been closed down, please go to Start Page. That's startpage.com. It'll allow you to search the internet anonymously and look up Fukushima current crisis. Don't go back 2 years, go to today. And you'll see that the thing is kicking out radiation, and there's a huge radiation plume heading towards the west coast of the United States. What you saw was I keep a little pot of soil on my deck, and it absorbs the water and the atmosphere and everything there. And on top of it, I place an alpha, gamma, beta, X-ray radiation detector. It detects all forms of invisible radiation, radioactive radiation, let's put it that way, that gets absorbed into the soil. Normally, when I first moved here, radiation readings were between 9 and 12. I've seen them recently as high as 30. Now, what does this mean to me? Again, start page it, look it up, and see acceptable radiation levels. Go from the experts. Don't go by the government, go by the experts that tell you what acceptable levels are. Of course, 0's great. Anything more than that's not. But you have to remember that when you see that 30 counts per minute, put this in your imagination, it's striking a tube. And that tube is no bigger around than my pinky or your pinky. And it's hitting that, radioactive particles hitting that 30 times every minute. So imagine your whole body, your food, your water. That's radiation accumulation. Again, I'm not an expert. Google it, look it up. I'm just bringing it to your attention, but it's something you do want to pay attention to. Don't ignore it. Don't also go running into the night going, I can't do anything about it. Yes, you can. You can be careful. Don't go out in the rain. Again, go to the experts. I'll try to put some videos up here on my channel as time permits that quickly go over it just to be safe. You know, like I said, going screaming into the night is not going to do you any good. Taking care of the issue will. In the meantime, I'm going to make this as quickly as I can, although I do have a tendency to ramble on. Things I think you need to know today, and I'm not going to do this every day, but I am going to put them up from maybe a couple a week. But I am going to put anything up if I see a spike in radiation, anything that goes on in the area. If you see anything that goes on in the area, just email my account. That's pizzapxp@gmail.com, and I'll put it up or send it to the York Daily Record. Make a matter out of it, bring it to people's attention, because something's rotten in Denmark. And one thing I found out about cockroaches is when you turn the light on, they run. But if you let the cockroaches get out of hand, they'll eat you while you're sleeping. Take it for what it's worth. In the meantime, real quick, we've discussed Fukushima. Again, I'm going to be putting more up about that. Now we know that tomorrow that the federal government's supposedly closing down. They may not. Have no idea. As of this video, they're still supposed to be closing down. I'm going to recommend take some money out of the bank. Put cash in your pocket in case you need gasoline, in case you need to go get some food. You might want to go pick up some food and water and all those type of things. I'm going to be posting one here later in November, middle of November. I'll give you the exact dates and the situation once I get the articles together. We're going to have a power outage test nationwide. Again, take it for what it's worth. More than likely, if you're listening to this video, you probably follow the survivalist threads. You may not. Maybe this is your first time, and this will be a good start for you. We'll find out. Second, one of the articles I noticed, I was a computer engineer. I was a policeman for a long time. Retired from there, became a computer engineer, retired from there. Now I do this. An article came to my attention. I'm going to attach it to this video. If you have an Intel-based computer, Intel processor-based, and that processor is a V as in Victor, Pro, i3, i5, i7, or i9 chip, they have found that internally it contains a 3G transmitter. What does this mean to me? Well, 3G is your cell phone. So when you get 4 light, 3G, 3G is a cell phone. And the cellular companies can detect the signal that comes from that processor. Again, I didn't do this. There's a gentleman that found it. The article will be attached to this video. So be careful. Don't believe you're safe and secure. Second, if you have, or last actually, if you have any antivirus. If you don't have antivirus, please go buy antivirus, download antivirus, get antivirus. If you have antivirus, check and make sure it's up to date. Our former Homeland Security Secretary, John Napolitano, said that a cyber attack is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and it's inevitable in the near future. You don't want your identity stolen. Take care. Take heed. That's all I'm going to give you for today. I'm going to put a little bit more in the next video. If this takes off, great. If it's no good, then I'm not going to bother with it. Have a good one. See ya. This is FEMA Region 3. Again, if you hear anything, let me know. Later.